A life built on love. This is a true story. The events took place in the Philippines. Sometimes I look around our house, the noise, the laughter, the mess, and I can't help but smile. Because this is exactly what I dreamed of when I was young. Maybe not every detail, but the feeling, yes. The feeling of love filling every corner. I met him when I was 16. I still remember what he was wearing that day, a faded blue shirt and the shyest smile I'd ever seen. He wasn't the loud or confident type. He was kind, steady, the kind of boy who listened more than he spoke. Somehow, I knew right away he was different. We started as friends, of course. Study sessions, long walks after school, endless conversations about everything and nothing. And then one day, it just happened. We looked at each other, and it was like the world had quietly decided for us. We didn't even need words. We were young, maybe too young to know what we were doing, but we loved each other deeply. We made plans, big, beautiful plans. We talked about the kind of house we wanted, the trips we'd take, the kids we'd have one day. Years later, we kept those promises. We got married in a small church surrounded by family and friends, nothing fancy, just a simple ceremony filled with love and laughter. I still remember the way he looked at me when I walked down the aisle, as if he was seeing his future right there in front of him. And then came the children, 3 of them. Each one so different, each one a miracle in their own way. The nights were long, the days were noisy, and the house was never perfectly clean again. But it was ours. It was home. We've had our share of hard days, of course. Times when money was tight, when we were tired, when life tested our patience. But somehow, love always brought us back. He was always there, my partner, my best friend, my safe place. Now, when I see our children, grown, strong, kind, I feel this wave of gratitude that words can't really hold. They're our greatest work of art, our proof that love can last, that it can grow and multiply. Sometimes I sit on the porch with him, watching the sunset, holding his hand like I did when I was 16. We don't talk much, we don't need to. There's a quiet understanding between us, built from years of laughter, tears, forgiveness, and faith. I often think about how blessed I am. God gave me a love that lasted, a family that fills my heart, and a life that, while not perfect, has been so full. If I could go back and tell that 16-year-old girl what was ahead, I'd tell her, yes, say yes to him. Because the years will fly, the children will grow, and life will change 1,000 times, but love like this. Love that builds a home, a life, a story, that's the kind of blessing that lasts forever. And every night, when I thank God for another day, I thank Him for the same thing. For the boy in the blue shirt who became my husband, my best friend, and the reason my heart is this full. What do you think about this story? The real person behind it would love to hear from you. Comment below. Like and subscribe. Everyone holds memories that deserve to be heard. If there's a moment you've lived, about love, loss, change, or anything that left a mark, email me your story. I'll tell it here, anonymously and with care.